Hi guys, so like Kathy said, this cycle we are reviewing the book The Magicians by Lev Grossman. I'm particularly proud that I finished this book because I had to read like half of it in the last 3 days, and I'm a slow reader, so that was quite something to accomplish. But yes, so the book, I don't want to get into it too much for those of you who may want to read it and don't want any spoilers. But I thought the book was pretty, it was an okay read. Like, it wasn't my total cup of tea. It was more like a cup of coffee. Like, I read it, there wasn't really anything to make me stop reading it, but I don't think it's in my top 10 must-read books, for sure. Yes. So it definitely had a darker perspective to magic. It definitely revealed, like, the darker side of our fantasies and how, you know, we think they're ideal and stuff like that, but even in another world things still go terribly wrong, and like Kathy said, no matter how far you run, you can't escape yourself. You have to face your own demons. Quentin, the main character, definitely has a pessimistic view of life. Even when he enters the world of magic in this magical school, it soon enough becomes mundane to him and just repetitive. It definitely speaks to, like, your worldview. Like, if you just have this pessimistic worldview, then stuff like magic becoming real can happen to you, but, you know, it can just become old really fast because of your perspective on it. So, yeah, definitely what I got from it. Now, the fantasy world that Quentin reads about in this book series is called Fillory, and definitely has a lot of parallels to Narnia. I'm pretty sure that's where the writer got, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's where the author got their inspiration for the land of Fillory. By the end of it, I kind of felt gypped. Like Kathy said, the book ends, and then there's an ad for the sequel, the second book, the epic sequel, on like the last page. You know, it was kind of like a cliffhanger how it ended. I like to have some sort of closure at the end, but maybe they're trying to make it a trilogy, which, I don't know. Whatever. Things that stuck out to me, the Beast, the first encounter with the Beast kind of scared me because I could kind of picture it in my head. And I think it was one of the well-written chapters of just how it ended. I was just like, what? Gonna have to read the book if you want to understand that, but I like that chapter. It was crazy, but kind of freaky, but it was written really well. Another thing that stuck out to me was when they became geese. I knew it was coming right when what's his name? Right when Quentin was like freaking out in his mind and becoming all deformed and stuff like that, and I just knew. I knew it. I don't like birds, so that would be kind of gross. It's definitely a darker perspective of the fantasy world and magic. If you like that sort of thing, I suggest the book Wicked by Gregory Maguire. Again, not my cup of tea. It was really darker, so much darker than I'm used to and would prefer, but I got through it, and this book is definitely thought-provoking. It's based off of The Wizard of Oz with a messed up twist, or definite twists. It's definitely darker, more for older, young adult audience. And one thing that really got me in this book was it made you think about, like, good and evil and what makes something evil, you know, or someone bad. You know, sometimes we have these ideas, but we don't know the backstory behind it, or maybe it's society's view of a bad person that's messed up. If that's your kind of thing, then go ahead, read it. Now, you may be wondering, why would I read this book if it's like, if I'm not even into that kind of dark magic kind of stuff? Well, on Broadway there's also a musical version of Wicked, and it's supposed to be roughly based on this, but apparently it's so much more optimistic than this book. So yes, that is all. That is my book review. Nothing like Oprah, but oh well. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next Wednesday. And yeah. Okay, bye. Hold my lip.